Watch this new Mtashed video. No, dude, there's no way. We got another Mtashed react lined up, boys.
In the Genshin Impact Honkai Star Rail collab, Aether is a ghost. There's gonna be trains and icicles
I wish
everywhere.
you stop hate watching.
And
I'm not hate
only that,
watching.
we've got a brand new feature. You can turn into a snowball. Genshin Impact is about to have the largest update they've ever seen, with mystery and murder. That's right.
You kind of
Aether
are.
has a gun.
Chat, isn't it hate watching if I just genuinely find it funny?
And is going to shoot Paimon after all these years of cutting him off from
Yes?
talking.
What?
Paimon
I feel
will
like I'm
finally
just-
get shot.
I
in
feel
the
like I'm
head.
just
It's
having a
gonna
good
be
time, man.
insane. Some of the last memories I have playing Genshin are actually from the Sumeru arc. This is kind of the final region that I really was still playing the game, trying to cover it hardcore, playing everything, exploring everything, and stuff like this. I remember all of these things with Kale and the dreams and all of the kind of Archon quest. I was really still involved in the game. And now we're kind of coming back to this, or at least appearing to come back to some of this stuff and touching on it once again, which is interesting to me because I didn't play Natlan. I played Fontaine for a little bit, and I explored, 50, 60, 70%.
There's
I found out
timestamps.
what
Hold
happened
up.
in the Archon quest.
I
or at
want to
least kind
hear
of the-
this. The marathon failed bad.
I struggle to stick to a game because a lot of games are really bad. I made a video saying I'm going all in on Marathon. Well, just go look at the Marathon Steam charts. Marathon is essentially a $250 million failure. This is one of the worst performing AAA games in years, in decades. It is a terribly bad performing game, and there's a lot of stuff.
I feel like that's not accurate. I feel like that's over exaggeration.
There's good things about it. There's very fun things about it. There's things that for the first couple of weeks I really enjoyed, but it became painfully obvious that the game was unbalanced and a dying game very quickly. And so it's like, Mtashed, I thought you said you would never ever you're gonna play Marathon to the day you die. And it's like, if Marathon was a good game, I would play it till the day I die. But it's not a good game. It's not a good game long term. And it's frustrating. It's so frustrating, wanting to jump into a game and play a game and be excited for a game, and then it fails. And it's so frustrating jumping into a Genshin Impact video with almost no effort, and it instantly gets 100,000 views. And I know I'm leaving money on the table, views on the table. I am actively killing my channel by not just selling out and just doing it. If I just
here's my take on that part so far. I feel like if you're genuinely enjoying a game, its success on the broader scale of player count and Steam charts shouldn't fucking matter to you. Brother, I've been playing this stupid fucking dinosaur game for so long now. I have 800 hours on it. And that shit barely broke 10k average players just recently. That shit has been on the same numbers at Marathon forever. And I fucking love playing that shit. So I think if it and Mtashed was specifically saying so many games are bad, but are they bad, or are they just not successful enough for him? It sounds more like he needs something to simultaneously be fun for him as well as successful for him to enjoy. Which is brother, just play what you want to play, man.
Questing every day. The first stream back, I had 500 viewers. The second stream back, I had 700 viewers because people were excited that I was back playing it a second day. And they're like, oh, is he actually back? If I just committed to it, I know that I could have more viewers and do really well. And there's kind of one more thing about this whole thing that I want to talk about is when I get excited about something or interested in something, when I talk about something passionately, I think a lot of people resonate with that and get excited about it, and they
see, this is the other thing. I feel Mtashed is too just number brain. The fact that he knows the exact numbers of viewers he had while the first 2 days he came back to streaming Genshin, it's brother, were you even streaming to have fun, or were you just straight up doing a case study out here?
Content. When I'm genuinely excited.
Forcing
this
yourself to
video
play something
here,
you hate
I'm
is so
genuinely
ass.
excited
Yeah.
about this free S-Class weapon. This tips video, I'm genuinely excited trying to get some tips out there for people, even though I'm not
But that's the
loving
thing,
NCE.
Jenna. I don't think Mtashed actually knows what he likes or dislikes. Because I think he legitimately determines what he likes based on if it's successful viewer count wise, plus if he's having fun. And if either of those are false, then he's not actually having fun.
This type of content, I think, is
I mean,
where
it's his job, bro. You can't say it's his job. He literally had a video back here where he said he doesn't need to make videos. He literally said he's set for life, that he's got fucking rental properties, like, and he's got a family, and he wants to spend time with his kid. Like, he doesn't need it.
thrive. And there's not a ton of games where I get that excited and want to jump in and make a bunch of content. But randomly, I played
Unless
this
you guys
game
all
because a
think he's
friend of
lying
mine
and he's actually
was
broke.
playing it, okay? So this
Like,
guy, Force Gaming, and Force Gaming, he does reviews on tons of different games. He likes a lot of games that I like. And he just made a video the other day, Forever is very good. It's a new MMO. And I watched this video. As you can see, I kind of watched all the way through, and I was like, I'm just going to try it. I'm just going to play it. And when I did play it, I had fun. And I made a video on it. And even though it only got 15,000 views, 15,000 views isn't the end of the world. That's like still pretty good. But here's the thing. I went through the stats of this video, and it's a very punishing and sad thing doing that, because my audience on this channel, they clicked my thumbnails like 1 or 2% of the time. And when I play other games that aren't Genshin or Gacha related, it gets like 1 or 2% click-through rate, which is very, very bad. You want like 7, 10, 12, 13. You want that percentage to be as high as you can. And when I'm not playing Genshin, it's so low that it tells YouTube, hey, this is a bad video. Don't share this. No one's going to click on it anyways. It's not very good. And the people that do click on it, they might do it to humor me or because they're a little bit curious, but they only watch like about 2 to 3 minutes of this video, which isn't great as well.
Pop, take notes? Bro, I'm not taking notes because all my YouTube is literally whatever the fuck I want to do. Not me worrying about how the video does. Like, I really don't care how well a video does on YouTube. Like, obviously, I want it to do well, but I'm not going to purposely only upload certain things so it does well. I'm not going to purposely make 15 different YouTube channels for each gacha game for it to do better. Like, every fucking person tells me I need to focus on only one game on my YouTube channel. How about I don't, you know?
People are searching for this game forever, and they're finding my video. That
Why did I take the
videos that I
Cyberpunk vid
make,
down
you
if
know
you
what?
didn't care? Because that's not anything that has been to do with what I just said, you dumb fuck. That was just like a really badly edited video by the editor. You just like didn't listen to what I said and just like made an extraneous fucking example that like doesn't work.
Cases for the audience that they're for the people looking at an MMO, for the people that are looking for Forever, they watched my video and they liked it. But a lot of people that watch my channel, they disliked the video. It had 80% likes. It had 80% almost instantly. It just tanked down to like 82%, 83%, which is quite low on a YouTube video typically. Like 96%. Most videos are like 96, 98%, because most people just give it a like. They don't actively dislike it. But my audience actively dislikes it. And they don't watch it that long. And I think that it kind of kills the videos. And it's such a tough thing to swallow, because obviously I've built up like an amazing channel, an amazing brand. But if I don't dance like a monkey and do the exact thing with the symbols, and I don't do the exact thing that it wants, then it's kind of a failure. And it's hard to let go to your main channel that you've been building up for a decade and just not post on it, or be so close to 1 million and then start losing it all. It's really it's tough, right? It's your baby. You want to get to 1 million. You want to grow. You know, no one wants to give up on it. But I have started to question now, after doing this test, is it time to make a new channel? And you know, part of me would rather see little incremental successes and little incremental bits of growth than constant failure. If I look at this video, it got 15,000 views. It made like $50. Sweet. Awesome. But it got 17 subscribers. That is progress. That is growth. 17 subscribers. Nothing to sneeze at. And it's actually, the video did like pretty good overall. But I question, would I be happier getting, 15,000 views, 7,000 views, 10,000 views, but slowly start growing again, than losing subscribers every single day. Every single day, I lose 70 subscribers, 150 subscribers. I post a video, I lose 200 subscribers. Seeing number go up actually feels kind of nice, even if it's just a little bit here and there. And I question, is it time to just make a second channel that that is my new channel, and I don't even tell you what it is.
Legitimately, Mtashed's channel would grow if he just uploaded what he wanted to play, or stuck to uploading gameplay. I feel like every time he uploads one of these videos, he probably loses more subscribers, because all it is a video complaining about being a poor 900,000 subscriber YouTube channel.
If people discover it over time, it is what it is, but just go make that content. Don't try to convert this one, because I've discussed that. Even in my marathon post, even my video talking about marathon and everything's gonna
done with gacha games. Done with gacha games. The 20th time. We're everybody is surprised. Oh,
change. I'm going to cover the game. I said I'm done with gacha games, covering marathon and playing with many of my older Destiny friends, which I did, and it was super fun. I'm going to try to convert my main channel to marathon, but due to covering so many different games, it may fail. And I'll make a new channel if needed, because I knew that this was a possibility, that covering these new games, the
give
algorithm,
me $40 if I click off right now.
If you make good content, people are going to watch it.
Yeah, suck my ass, bitch. I don't need your money.
For sure, a bit of a problem in the sense that if my audience sees that video, doesn't click it, it's bad feedback for the algorithm. And if they do watch it and they only watch a short period of time because they're like, well, this is stupid, I'm not going to play this game ever, but they clicked on the video, that doesn't look good. There's a lot of things there. With my buddy Darth Microtransaction, he covered a lot of gacha games, and he did that for years, like Raid Shadow Legends and different things. Darth was very into multiple different gacha games, and he even covered like Genshin Impact and stuff. And he did okay. He was getting 20, 30,000 views. He did really solid overall. And if you look at his videos and you look at some of the stuff, he actually started playing some Path of Exile. And he started playing some Diablo. And they did quite good. And they actually probably outperformed a lot of his Genshin stuff. And then Darth Microtransaction decided, I'm going to go make a Diablo
What is
channel.
this?
And,
the best heroes in Genshin Impact. I've never heard characters in Genshin Impact be referred to as heroes. That's kind of funny.
to make a completely different channel for Path of Exile. And do you know what
No,
happened?
Chad, this is from 5 years ago. I don't think that's LARP. He might have just made that video on like Genshin release.
Brand new channel. It's the same guy. He's been doing YouTube forever. He was even playing this game on his channel. He decided, I'm going to make a brand new channel. And if we go in here, from pretty much day one, from the first couple of days, this is a newer channel, he started to get some views. He started to get hella good views with Diablo 4, with Path of Exile, and it might have taken about a week. It might
Hasn't
have taken
Mtashed
a couple
gone
of days.
full corpo?
And it might have taken
This
a little bit
feels
of
like a
drama
pitch at an
with
investors
Quinn dunking
meeting.
on him a little
So
bit. But
boring.
after this moment, he absolutely blew up. The videos started getting 50,000, 60,000, and then it started getting hundreds of thousands. It started getting hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands. And people knew, when I come to this channel, I'm going to get Darth. He's a lovable dude. I'm going to get Darth, and I'm also going to get Diablo or Path of Exile content. This is what I want. And every time they see his face, they know what they're getting, and it's kind of an interesting thing. I would love for, once again, my stupid face in the corner, they know, oh, is he gonna, it's not going to be, oh, is he going to quit another gacha game? It's going to be, hey, I know this guy. He makes good content. He talks about things that he loves. And I just, it's such a hard.
But he never talks about things he loves because he doesn't know what the fuck he loves, bro. Like, it works for Darth because Darth genuinely loves Diablo and PoE and makes videos about them all the time. What the fuck do you make videos about, Mtashed? About your fucking multiple rental properties you have and how you don't need to play games and you can hang out with your family, but then immediately keep making videos and have an existential crisis about video games? It's like, brother, you gotta like figure your shit out. You don't have anything you love talking about. I swear to God, Mtashed's favorite thing he likes talking about is analytics and like behind the scenes stuff for streamers and content creators. Which like, that's great. That's just not gonna get views. Nobody wants to fucking watch that. Like maybe 1% of the fucking people in the world that think about becoming a content creator, you know? What a time to be alive. I miss when content creation was about creativity and of the YouTuber and not this shit. That's what I'm saying. He's not really like, I don't know what the fuck he does on his channel.
Worst place to be in, because I don't even know what that game is. I don't even know if there is a game.
Am I playing the new PoE 2 patch? Yeah.
We'll do that, because it seems like a lot of games that come out are just not finished. They're not replayable enough or long-term enough, because games like Destiny or World of Warcraft or things like that, it's so rare. It's so few and far between. And so, you know, part of me wants to maybe even just make content that is not gaming related and talk about some stuff that I think I'm qualified to talk about. I've been a dad since I'm 17 years old. In high school, my son was born. I've lived a very different life than a lot of gamers. And I think that I can give some pretty good life advice about being a dad. I also like to smoke meat on a barbecue. Maybe I become a barbecue channel. Today we're doing some chicken and it's fucking amazing. It's the best chicken you ever had.
This guy has a worse script
really
than
good
Fog.
chicken
It's the same one
content,
every
you know?
time, bruh.
I don't know what I want to do.
It is fun. That's why I'm saying this. I love watching these videos and they're funny. it legitimately is the same script every time. And I don't know if Mtash knows that. Like, everybody is, like, onto his fucking shtick now. Like, it is legitimately the fucking same. Hey, that's not hate watching, man. It's just like, it's like I'm watching, like, a fucking simulation. I'm like, oh, will he realize he's in a simulation this time, you know? Look, we're on stage 4. What is this? What is this ChatGPT? A lot of viewers feel that Mtash tends to repeat a recognizable content cycle, especially around live service or gacha games. It's not literally every video, but the pattern people point out often looks like this. Gets very invested in game, uploads guides, reactions, builds videos, daily coverage, becomes one of the larger creators in that game's community. Starts criticizing the game heavily, makes I'm quitting / burnout style videos, returns later for a major update or a new game cycle. Yeah.
But the Genshin Impact video kind of solidified in my brain, this channel, I'm cooked. I can just cover the Genshin stuff, get a couple views, just be like, hey guys, checking out the new update, play it for a little bit, leave, and just make a couple dollars. And maybe you can't really see it. I'll just turn my camera a little bit here. On my wall over here, I've got a bunch of games. I am a gamer. I've played Souls games, Final Fantasy games, shooter games. I've played so many games. I love video games. And I've played video games for my entire life. So much so that maybe my brain is burnt out on games. It has become formulaic. Maybe I will never, be able to game the way I used to. With my kids, with my family, maybe something in me has changed, and I need to accept that. And so that's one thing. But also, I think that a lot of games are made to make as much money as possible. They're minimum viable products. I think that there's a lot of corporate greed, and I think that they are genuinely just making bad games that don't have good gameplay loops. They're full of FOMO. And part of me, after playing all these gacha games...
I disagree. I think he's just playing the wrong fucking game. He needs to stop playing live service games, this motherfucker. I think if Mtash stops playing live service games, there's so many fucking games that are plenty fun that you could play infinitely on loop. Like, I don't understand. There's no shot he's saying all these things, you know? Like, it's just literally not true. I literally just played E33. It was, like, one of my favorite games in, like, years. He literally rage quit from Where Winds Meet. There's so many people who love fucking playing that game. And honestly, I don't think Where Winds Meet has crazy FOMO. Unless you're fucking, like, addicted to outfits. You know? Like, brother, there's no way. There's just no way he says these things. He has Stockholm syndrome. Right, literally, he hates live service, but can't stop doing live service things because I think I know why. Because let's be honest, chat. What's better for a YouTube career? Building it upon a live service that you basically have infinite farm off of, or a one-off game? And I think it's because he's literally addicted to the live service system because it is the best way to make a career off of. I don't know.
I think I could just make a better game. And so
where's your bro? Wasn't he making a gacha game? Where is that shit? He was a consultant for it. Like where is it, man?
I talked with one of the lead
Try
designers
not to laugh challenge
from Halo and Halo 2 and Destiny. Someone that like built Halo.
It was canceled. Oh shit.
I had a meeting with him because we became friends through the Destiny universe. This is a guy, one of the biggest guys at Bungie for decades. And I discussed it. And the first thing he said was, Michael, don't make a game. Don't make a game. It's risky. It's expensive. It's brutal. Don't make a game. But then he said, all right, what's your idea? How can I help you? And I can't code. I'm not an artist. But I have one thing because of Genshin Impact that can allow this to work. Your boy's got money, all right? Your boy has got some capital. So if I want to hire people to make a video game, I could do that. Now I know what you're thinking. Here we go. What's he cooking? What's he gonna make? World of Warcraft for your phone? No. I don't want to try this high graphic.
Is this a weird perspective I have? If I feel like if I am that good on money, like Mtashed is saying, why do I care if my fucking YouTube channel hits 1 million? You have so much money that you're saying you can fucking develop a full game. That's got to be millions. I don't know. Didn't we watch this video like 12 times before? No, Carlos, this is actually brand new. You can make so much money from investing what you already have. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like,
graphical fidelity BS. I think they're all failures. I think they're all trash. In most cases, they don't play well on your phone. Games that succeed on a phone are easy to play on your phone. They work for your phone. They're built for your phone, and that would be my goal. And if I look at something like Clash Royale would be the maximum amount of graphical fidelity that I would want. I don't want this to be the next MMO, like crazy graphics. Stuff like this is something that I think is lacking. But
what?
Stuff like this,
Ball Pit looked fun as fuck.
And the idea, I'll just give it to you.
Tweet
it's called Drop Down
16.
Dungeon.
Hope her having a good
The
time.
idea is you've got different units.
Flip crowns, I converted to 16.
You drop them down into the dungeon, and they move down the path. They fight enemies. They've got some basic abilities. There's a boss at the end, and you farm different dungeons. And you get gear to level up those characters and to make them stronger. And you have PvP. And I place my units against your units, and they fight, and I use my abilities, and you use your abilities, and there's counterplay, da-da-da-da-da. And that is the idea. That is the goal. And I've gotten some preliminary pricing on what would it cost to make this game. And I think that I could just bankroll it. The issue is if I don't hire the right people, instead of taking 2 years to make the game, it'll take 3. It'll take 3.5. And then it gets a little bit more frustrating because it is a very big risk. It is very expensive. And if I'm blowing a $2 million making a game, I want it to come out and I want it to be good. It's extremely, extremely risky. And so part of my brain...
Is this just like the natural progression of like unk gamers? Because like, you guys remember Demone Kim. He went through the whole same process of like, playing tons of different games and not actually liking any of them. And eventually he was like, fuck all these games. I'm gonna make the game. And then became homeless.
He should hire Pirate Software, yes.
Why? Like, Mtashed feels like the same thing. Hopefully he doesn't reach this part. But he's played all these games, but then didn't like any of them. And now he's at the point where he's going to make his own game. Will we hit homeless position? Chat, if you guys don't know, Demone Kim had a family, had kids. And I mean, from the last update I got, like, I don't know. I don't even remember if the family was staying with him. Like, bro has gone off the deep end. Now he like makes his own like like his entire channel has turned into okay, never mind. He killed everything. I didn't realize that. Did he kill his motivational channel? It's not there anymore. Yeah, this is the content he was
You're
making.
pissed off, angry, but the truth is, what you really feel is helpless. There's an obstacle in front of you, and it seems insurmountable. You've tested yourself, trained yourself, yet it still feels impossible. But in this moment, when everything feels like it's slipping away, remember this: you are stronger than you think. Deep inside.
So yeah, he went towards his angle. Brother, I donated money to this guy to get him back into a house because he became homeless. I donated like I forget, like a couple $100 to help him out. And then he got back. He actually was able to afford rent thanks to all that. Right? And then was like, thank you guys. I'm gonna take all this time to actually, you know, get my YouTube back up. I'm gonna hard grind Wuthering Waves and make content. And he was. And he was doing well. And then he just, for some reason, threw it all out the fucking window to get into these dog shit fucking Kickstarter games. I forget what the fuck it was called. The one that he was obsessing over. PAX Day. Yeah, this dog shit. He sold the rest of his fucking possible career for this piece of shit. And then when this failed, he saw his YouTube channel was dead. He said he was making an anime. And then that failed because he doesn't fucking have the money to make an anime, right? And then, like, he, I think, was broke again, homeless again. As you could see, he doesn't have a house anymore in most of these. He's like nomadic life, like living out of his car. And yeah, he became a gym bro and then started just doing motivational videos for gym bros. Like, is that just a natural progression? Like, you just have to become homeless? I don't know. This would be some type of mental illness? I have no idea. If he's not homeless anymore, then who gives a fuck? Let him do what he wants. Aren't you kind of being a hypocrite? Why are you allowed to make your own shit but not him? For Demone specifically, because he had a family to support and he threw it all away for delusions. He literally had a wife and kid and he thought he could make, and I'm quoting him here, the last game you'll ever play, because he said it would be that good. He said he was going to make the greatest game of all time that you will not need to play any other game ever. And Fit 13, let me give you a little bit more context because, you know, in case you still think I'm being a hypocrite here, he bankrolled with loans and all that out of his own money a whole developer team under the insinuation that these random investors he was talking to would be on board. But these investors never signed anything, and they were like, wow, that sounds interesting, Demone. Yeah, that sounds great. They never signed anything, and he heard that and was like, that means they're on board. Let's go. And threw all the money and then fucking was like surprised Pikachu face when the investors were like, oh no, I mean, it sounded great, but like, we're not really investing. And then he was like, like, he did not do his research. He did not do his, like, the due diligence and just, like, lost all of his money. So, like, I don't know, man. I feel like I can criticize him for literally throwing his entire life away. The downhill from there, yeah. I don't know. I mean, do I even want to watch the rest of this video, bro? I feel like Mtashed is literally just saying nothing.
Shadow Legends, and
Oh my god, wait, he talks about his game!
Than just being a gamer.
Wait, the Godforge thing.
I've looked at the financials of the games, and like, we've discussed these things. How long would it take? But I also have one of the biggest people in game dev that's like down to help me and hire these people and help me build a team if I wanted to. They're maybe not going to help on the game themselves, but they're like, yeah, I'll sit in the interviews. I'll help you hire a team. Like, we can do this together. I'll help you. And so I have a knowledge base that is like unbelievably valuable. I have someone in my corner that would just change everything. Change everything. But again, it's such a risky endeavor that, you know, will I actually do it? I don't know. And, you know, I could make a channel about the game.
At least Mtashed knows it's risky.
On it. And, you know, even Godforge is made by a bunch of the guys that made that were content creators for Raid Shadow Legends, and I consulted on this game and helped them with some of the boss design and some of the stuff. Like, I helped on this project, and I think they're nailing it. Like, this is a team of YouTubers that got together, hired a team to build a game, and like this thing's going into beta soon. Like, I think like just a little over a week, they're going into their first big beta. And they've done it. And even me, I don't even need this kind of graphical fidelity. The amount of time for this graphical fidelity, the amount of time that is wasted on bad quests that everyone
I'm gonna be honest, that doesn't look great. But
I think that I could make a game relatively fast and relatively cheap. It's still going to be like $2 million, maybe $3 million. I could make the game and get it to launch in a reasonable amount of time if I feel committed.
So Mtashed just got 2-3 mil laying around that he can dedicate to fucking making a game. Nah, bro. Oh my god. This is a straight up like first world problems, man. Brother just has mills laying around, man. Like, ain't no way, dude. Come on. I feel like you could take a lot of this shit seriously if he's like actually, you know, like, oh, I'm a struggling YouTuber. Like, things haven't been taken off, right? It's rough. But then, like, bro just says he has millions laying around. Like, to bankroll a fucking game.